Yo, what the deal, YouTube? This your man Frank Dutch right here. I'm back at y'all with another video, man. And today we gonna be talking about how to find the BPM in any song in Pro Tools, man. We can anything that you import into Pro Tools that has a rhythmic section, you can find the BPM to that, and I'm gonna show y'all how right here. So without further ado, let's get right into it, man. So check this out. The first thing that you want to do, you want to zoom in. I'm using the R and the T button to zoom in. Now, if yours doesn't work, what you want to do is you want to click this right here, and that'll pretty much turn it on. But we're going to zoom in to the beginning of the session or the beginning of the beat, and you see where we at right here. We got this somewhat dead space right here. We don't want that because that's going to throw our count off. So what we're going to do is we're going to tab to transient. We're going to turn this button on right here. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all get familiar with these icons up here. I'll probably do a few videos on like just specifically on the whole toolbar in Pro Tools, but we're gonna be using tab to transient. So you want to click tab to transient, and you want to click at the beginning of the session there. Now click your tab button till it goes to the beginning of that transient, and that's pretty much it right there. Now we gonna hit Command E, and we're gonna trim that back. Now I know you see it's a little bit of dead space still right there, but that's not really dead space. It's really just like the brush of the snare. You know what I'm saying? I want that in there. So what we're gonna do is zoom back out using the R button. Now we know that that's actually, let's zoom back in because I want to show. Let's zoom back in. I want to show you something. We know that the snare falls on the 1, and then it jumps on 2. So what we want to do is we want to zoom back out just a little bit, and we want to tab to that kick. Went a little too far. There we go. All right, so now we want to hit Command E, and let's count out 8 bars. And as you can see up at the top up here, it's really it's moving really fast. It's not on tempo at all. It says 120. All right, we coming up on the 8 right here. All right, so now let's zoom back in using T. So our kick is right here. Let's use tab to transient again. Hit the tab button. Hold on. There we go. Let's hit Command E. And let's zoom back out again. And we're going to use this space to control, we're going to use this part of the clip to find the tempo. So then you want to hit Command I. And that's going to bring up this dialog box right here, but only if you got the conductor button clicked. If you got the conductor track button clicked, that's the only way that this will come up. So have that clicked. And you want to remember that we started at the 1. Like the snare drops at the 1, but the actual beat comes in at 2. So we're going to type 2 in this section right here, and we know it's 8 bars, so we're going to type 10 right here. Excuse me. I'll type 9. Want to type 10 right there with a 4/4 time signature and hit OK. Now you see how it adjusted up there? Now, what you want to do now is make a mental note, write it down or whatever of the tempo, because it's certain things, like it really only changed this section. Like the rest of the session is 120, but I want to change the whole thing. I want the whole session to be set at what this beat is, or song is. So I want to make a mental note, 91.518. We're going to turn the conductor off, and we're going to type in 91.5, point 0, 91.058. And boom, it readjusted. The whole session is now 91.0518, give or take. You know what I mean? And now you can either like for DJs, this will help you find the tempo real fast. Like I know Serato finds it automatically now in a lot of instances, but if you want to, like if you like a type of person like that's just precise, they want it right, or you the type of person that like to build sets in Pro Tools, you can figure out your tempos right there. This will also work if you pulling up a beat off of YouTube or whatever, and you need to find a tempo for all of the time-based effects and everything like that, like the reverbs and the delays and everything like that. The chops the vocal chops that you might want to do, that makes that a lot easier because you can turn on the grid. It's a lot of things you can do when you have the actual tempo mapped to the session. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this your man Frank Dutch right here, man. I'm gonna be out this thing. Stay tuned for the next video, man. We out, man. Peace.